Wow, oh my god, I've never been to E3. I hope the lines aren't that bad. If it is, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Maybe it's just a line to get into E3 that's long. Hopefully the game lines aren't that bad. Okay, it's 11 o'clock, and if the doors are opening, I gotta run to the line that I want to get to first. I'm thinking Borderlands 3 maybe? I don't know yet, but I'm gonna run to the closest line. I'm gonna get in line, and it's not gonna be that long, right? It's not gonna be that long, right? Fucking kill me.
Country roads take me home to the place I belong.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. We're gonna be doing top 10 tips on going to E3. The reason why I'm making this video is for people who are new to coming to E3. This is my second time going, so I kind of have a general idea on how to go and what to do there. So let's just jump right into it. The first thing I'm going to start off, guys, is that I recommend going to E3 at least 5 hours early. It will help you get into line. It'll help you get into your first booth pretty early, and you won't be able to have to wait like 3 or 4 hours there in order to actually play a game. Like me last year, I had to wait 4 hours in order to play Black Ops 4 because I made the dumb decision to go on the PC line instead of going on the PS4 line. Another reason why you guys should go early is because, one, they have things before the show that will entertain you along the way. You can also meet some people in the line. If you're going solo, it will help you gather friends, and you can be able to go to the same, maybe have the same interests as them. Because if you're gonna go on to number 2, don't buy food at E3. Like, well, at least not the convention center food. Because if you buy the convention center food, you're gonna be paying like 20, maybe $30 for a meal. When you can go to a food truck, which are located in the middle of the convention center, you can spend maybe only $12 on the actual meal that actually can fill you up. Whereas in the convention center food it's actually pretty crap. It's like a sandwich that will cost you about almost like 20 bucks, and like a drink that costs you 7. So I recommend going to the food trucks either outside of the E3 convention or inside, which is in the middle part. If you go through pretty sure the West Hall, and then you go to the little door side. It's been a while. I've only been there once because I was never really hungry at E3, but it will help you. Going to number 3, I recommend bringing in hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer would be great for people who don't like getting sick, because think about it, a lot of people are gonna touch those controllers. It's just nice to bring that. Just think about it, like there's like thousands of people touching those controllers day by day. So I recommend bringing hand sanitizer. That will help a lot. Okay, guys, since we're going to number 4, I recommend this is only for people who are collectors and like Funko Pops. I recommend going and grabbing a Funko Pop on the second day if you're gonna be getting the 1500 collected one. That's the one that they sell 500 a day. So I recommend getting in line first for that, running straight to there, getting in line, and you'll most likely be able to get one. Last year there was 2 1500 collectors ones. This year it's only 1. So it may be a lot harder to grab one, but hopefully not. I'm going to pick one up. As we go on to number 5, I strongly recommend that you run to your first booth as soon as you can. Like, since you're going to be first in line, or at least you're going to generally be the first people in line, I recommend running straight to the booth that you want to do at first. So for example, I'm going to be going to Borderlands 3 as my first booth, and then like, if I can try to get into Breakpoint, I will definitely try to get that, because Ubisoft's most likely going to be having that there. So I'm going to be going to Borderlands 3 first and playing that game early. And so yeah, it'd be the best thing to do, just go straight to the booth that you want to go first and play that first. Get that out of the way so you don't have to worry about it later. If you do on the last day, you're most likely not going to be able to do it, or at least all the goodies that you're going to get from playing it they're not going to have it. As for number 6, this is maybe one for next year. It'll help as a guide overall. Plan your Airbnb and your flight as early as you can. The reason why I'm saying this is because the Airbnb, most Airbnbs you're gonna get in Los Angeles will be gone within the first month of February and the last week of March. So I recommend getting your Airbnb done and over with before you even buy an E3 ticket. I got mine literally 5 minutes away, a 5-minute walk away from the convention center, and that was the very first thing I bought. I could not let that down as a deal, and I'm definitely not. And it was probably the best thing I probably did. As we jump into number 7, I recommend making friends in line that you are going to the booth with, because most likely they're going to have the same interests as you, and it will help the line be a lot shorter for you, because the 3 hours I waited in line for Overkill's The Walking Dead was probably didn't even feel like it was 3 hours. It felt like it was only like an hour to 2, like an hour and a half, because the people who I met there were great, they were awesome, and they fucking were funny. As we go into number 8, we expect a lot of lines, and I mean a lot. There's gonna be line after line after line, so expect a lot of lines at E3, but it shouldn't be that bad if you get in there early. If you get in there midday, you may be waiting like 2-3 hours to maybe get in something, where if you get there straight away, you can probably get in there like 35 minutes, and it should help. But other than that, you should be good. So expect a lot of lines and expect long wait times. Okay, as we go into number 9, this one needs a little explaining. So what you guys should do is plan out day by day on what you should do. Like, for example, on this picture right here. So this is a picture from last year. I'm using this as an example. It's something they give to the people who are going to be setting those exhibits up in that certain area. What you guys should do is set up a plan beforehand, because if you go in there blind, you're going to get overwhelmed on what you're going to have, and you don't know what you're going to be able to do. So as for here on this picture that is being shown, for example, I'm going to be going to Activision's booth first always, because that's hands down going to be the busiest out of the bunch. I want to get that done out of the way first. This time I'm not going to make the dumb decision and go the PC line this time. I'm going to go on the PS4. I play better on the PS4 anyway. So then I would go to the Bethesda's booth and then see what they have and wait in line for maybe, let's just say, Wolfenstein 2, if they are doing Wolfenstein 2, and then I will be playing that, and then I would go to Ubisoft and play the game that I want to play there the most. So for example, I'll be playing Breakpoint there, so I would be playing Breakpoint, and maybe, I don't know, I most likely play the devs with Rainbow Six Siege at the end of the day if I can get that to work, because they were there last year. I really love Rainbow Six Siege. If you guys have been watching my live streams, link is in the description below if you guys do want to watch. And then maybe on the second day, I would go to Square Enix and see what they have, and I would go to the West Hall or the other hall and see what they have, because I like going to this hall first and seeing what they have in this one, because they usually have all the publishers that I enjoy the most. And then I would go over to, since Sony's not going to be there, the whole section that Sony's there, Sony that Sony has is going to be different this year, so let me see what they have and stuff like that. It's a better to plan out what you want to do than just going in there blind. Yes, people can go in there blind, but they won't know what to do, and like I said, they'll get overwhelmed on what they want to do. So as we go into number 10, this is mainly meant for media. You won't get special privileges. You won't be able to skip the lines. So don't expect to be able to play the games first, because just because you have a media pass does not mean nothing. It just means that you're more likely to get walked up by developers and asked for, and you're more easier to get interviews and stuff like that. But even if you don't have a media pass, which people like me who have less amount of subscribers, kind of like what I have, you're still able to get an interview with people. But don't that discourage you on trying to get a media pass or trying to get stuff like that, because media passes are worth it because you do get free food. But other than that, don't expect to get special privileges from having a media pass. So guys, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon if you can, and I'll see you guys later. Peace!